Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, some times back, Kalonzo Musyoka had a meeting with Raila Odinga spokesperson, together with the Senator Enoch Wambua. After that meeting, we did analysis here also. Kalonzo went silent, and they never shared those photos. But today, again, the Wiper Party called for a delegates meeting at Stony Earth in Machakos County. And in this delegates meeting, they were discussing if Kalonzo Musyoka should go on ballot as alone or rejoin Azimio. The same meeting is coming at a time when Kalonzo Musyoka has already submitted his name to the IBC. The records are being submitted also for clearing. And 45 out of 50 delegates members have voted Kalonzo Musyoka to rejoin Azimio and use internal dispute mechanism to resolve the problem. 5 vote Kalonzo Musyoka to go all the way to the ballot as a presidential candidate. So that means 90% need Kalonzo in Azimio. And 10% is telling Kalonzo to go to ballot alone. So I want you to listen to these guys after they had finished their meeting while they're addressing the public. Then after that, we want to understand why this meeting coming at such a time when Kalonzo has declared his bid to run for the presidency in this election.
Which endorsed our party leader to go and vie for the presidency. We did this knowing that there would be other opponents, but we did that in the understanding that every party that is worth its name in salt has to organize and ensure that they vie for political power. So we did tell our party leader to go and vie for the presidential seat. And we also put a rider in those agreements that he is free to talk to any other political party that they could form coalition with. You know very well that our party leader started the coalition of the One Kenya Alliance. And later on, he decided to join the One Kenya Alliance, decided to join together with Azimio so that we formed the Azimio One Kenya political party. The intention was to ensure that as a party, we are part of the next government. Now today, we are here because we want to talk about what happened. We believed that our party leader was going to be the candidate. Later on, we believed that our party leader was going to be the deputy president. When that did not happen, as a party, and I want to make this clear, as a party, we positioned our party leader as a candidate for the elections so that we cannot be taken for a ride. So our party leader, as we are talking right now, his papers have gone to IBC and he already has named a running mate. But what we have decided and we have discussed as leaders is that, you see, the country is greater also than Wiper itself. And that because we had already agreed to work under the Azimio One Kenya Alliance, that maybe it is time that we exhaust all the options that were available under the Azimio One Kenya Alliance. Because there's a dispute resolution mechanism under that alliance. So we are asking our party leader that we do reconsider the possibility of having further discussions on this coalition arrangement. One of the reasons why we are disappointed and why we were disappointed and said we are going to go all the way to the ballot is because there was no structured discussion. Now
we are continuing with the particular discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our 10 subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. By the way, yesterday, I used my time at night to go through all the comments in all the 7 videos I had posted. And I'm so grateful on how people are commenting on those videos. Yeah, let us keep on commenting. Now, back to our discussion. Now, all we are learning from the position Wiper Party is taking, in my view, I can openly say that Kalonzo himself has been thinking, reflecting, meditating, and is learning that to go into this election, he needs resources. And as he is going in this election, secondly, he might not win. So he will need enough money to launch a serious campaign so that he can at least have the Ukambani vote so that he come to negotiate when a runoff can be called. And the question is asking himself today, if I run all the way to the ballot, then I cause a runoff, I'm not number one, I'm not number two. That means I need to support someone, either Raila or William Ruto. What is there for Kalonzo Musyoka? He has been fighting to be a running mate, a deputy. But he will not become a deputy to Raila Odinga because the law does not allow. He cannot become a running mate to William Ruto because that is the law. They are going to maintain their running mates. So the only option he will get in Azimio will be to make a premium cabinet secretary position for Kalonzo Musyoka. Aonekana kama prime minister. Akienda kwa Kenya Kwanza, Mudavadi is there. He has been promised, it is in the writing, deposited with the registry of political parties. So they cannot change that unless they renegotiate. Even if they renegotiate, Mudavadi will not drop down for Kalonzo to become a prime minister. Na yeye sasa atachukua nini? So Kalonzo is finding that he has no space in Kenya Kwanza. He's finding that if he ran all the way to the ballot, the only option he will get is what Raila offered him when he was declaring Martha Karua as his running mate. Premium cabinet secretary or chief cabinet secretary. That is the position he will have, whether he's running or whether he's supporting Raila. But he will not have if he go home. Or if he choose to support Raila, William Samoei Ruto. Because Kenya Kwanza kumeja, Mudavadi is there. So Kalonzo has realized he has only one space. That space is in Azimio. And that could be the side that will form government after this election. Because of this, that's why Kalonzo is using delegate meeting to stamp the authority so that it will look like it is Wiper Party persuading Kalonzo Musyoka to come to Azimio. Not Kalonzo Musyoka bringing himself. So Kalonzo has realized that he needs to be in Azimio. Because he will spend money for campaign. Then at the end of the day, he will be given the same position he will have been given without spending his own money campaigning for the presidency. You see that? So it's better you have your money, you don't spend it, but you get the position. Yes, some people might argue that Kalonzo being on the ballot, it can attract some people to win some more votes so that Wiper can get more elective seats. But the question is, what about those people who are running on Wiper ticket in Nyanza region? We have some people who are running on that. In Mount Kenya region, Coast region, Nairobi. They were penetrating and they will easily get elected because Kalonzo is working with Baba. So in Baba's backyard, bedroom, the people there might accept Wiper Party the same way they were accepting Ford Kenya sometimes back. So it's a win-win. Even if he's out, even if he go alone, so if he go alone, he will lose this seat. These people will not be elected in those areas. But if he's in Azimio, watu wake watapata kura. Nyanza region, you come to Nairobi, you go to Coast, they will get. So Kalonzo has realized there is a lot to gain in Azimio without necessarily spending money. So he's using this team to push so that it will be seen he has been persuaded by Wiper Party na hajajileta mwenyewe. Kalonzo ni mjanja sana. He is very brave. So they are going to look for internal dispute mechanism to look on possible ways to resolve this problem. And I think Wiper Party was pushing this because they wanted Raila Odinga to put in agreement writings, duties and responsibilities of Kalonzo Musyoka when he will be appointed the Chief Cabinet Secretary. So that it will be an agreement written and deposited with the registrar of political parties. That is what they are looking for. And I think that is not a big deal. That can be worked on. So in simple terms, watu wa UDA wenye walikuwa wanafikiria Kalonzo anakuja huko, story imeisha. This meeting is showing us that Kalonzo might come to Azimio. Look at how they voted. They were directed to vote like this. That's what I think. This is just organized. So that it will be seen only 5 are saying no, but 45 are saying yes. If Kalonzo come back, what next for William Samoei Ruto? This will be the end of William Samoei Ruto's hope to become president in 2022. This will be his end. Because maybe this other team could deliver half of Ukambani votes. That means like 800,000. But with Kalonzo Musyoka coming on board, they are sure of 2 million votes from Ukambani. The Kamba votes across the entire country, 2 million. But the real vote from Ukambani area alone, about 1.5. So if Ruto was hoping for a runoff, let him think on how he will be leading the minority side while at home. Because now we don't have the position of opposition leader in our constitution. That is where Wiper Party is going to put William Samoei Ruto. Because if Wiper could have tilted to join Ruto, then Raila could need to play more smart and rethink. If Wiper was on ballot, no problem. It was going to run, and at the end, Raila was keeping the position for Kalonzo. So still he was coming to Azimio. So no one should think of any hope in Kenya Kwanza now. Kalonzo rejoining this is going to be a serious ticket. So they should expect an upper hill task in this election by Kalonzo Musyoka's rejoinder. Because Raila can have 3 serious teams that can get out to campaign. Kalonzo can lead one team, Raila anaongoza wengine mwenyewe, Martha Karua ameonyesha kwamba pia yeye anaweza ongoza timu nyingine. And then don't forget about Joe and Oparanya. So 3 tier, Raila, Kalonzo, Karua, serious team. And then you come to another tier of Governor Joe and Governor Oparanya. And then President Uhuru Kenyatta. That is the current situation. So possibility of Kalonzo returning is there. And now this is a ticket to send William Samoei Ruto home. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.